Welcome to an exploration of the fascinating world of amphibians and reptiles. These two groups of vertebrates have a rich evolutionary history, remarkable diversity, and unique adaptations that have allowed them to thrive in a wide range of environments. In this video, we'll journey through their classification, anatomy, evolutionary milestones, and the intricate relationships that connect them to other vertebrates, including birds. Get ready to discover how amphibians and reptiles have shaped the story of life on Earth and why their survival matters today. Amphibians belong to the phylum Chordata and the subphylum Vertebrata. Within the class Amphibia, we find three main subclasses: Labyrinthodontia, Lepispondyli, and Lysamphibia. The first two are extinct, representing some of the earliest land vertebrates, while Lysamphibia includes all modern amphibians. Orders within Lysamphibia are Urodela, which includes newts and salamanders, Anura, which covers frogs and toads, and Gymnophiona, the lesser-known caecilian. Each group has evolved unique features to adapt to their environments, from aquatic larvae to terrestrial adults. Reptiles, also in phylum Chordata, are classified under class Reptilia. Their diversity is reflected in several subclasses and orders, both extinct and extant. Subclasses include Anapsida, Synapsida, Lepidoptera, Archosauria, and Euryapsida. Orders range from the ancient Captorhinomorpha and Pelixauria to modern Testudina turtles, Squamata lizards, snakes, and Crocodilia crocodiles, alligators. Some, like Pterosauria and Saurischia, represent extinct flying and dinosaurian reptiles. This classification highlights the evolutionary breadth of reptiles, from stem reptiles to modern survivors. Amphibian skin is a marvel of adaptation. Unlike reptiles, amphibians have bare skin without scales, feathers, or hair. This skin is essential for exchanging water ions and gases with the environment, a process known as cutaneous respiration. Moisture is crucial, so most amphibians inhabit damp habitats, though some frogs have adapted to arid regions. The skin contains mucus glands to keep it moist and granular glands that can produce potent toxin. For example, some newts produce enough tetrodotoxin to kill thousands of mice, while tropical frogs use toxins for defense. Closer look at amphibian skin under the microscope reveals several layers and specialized structures. The outer stratum corneum, epidermis, and underlying dermis are supported by connective tissue and a network of blood vessels. Chromatophore layers provide coloration, while mucus glands maintain moisture and granular glands produce toxins. The thin epidermis over capillaries enhances gas exchange, making amphibian skin a vital organ for survival. This unique anatomy is key to their dual life in water and on land. Evolutionary journey of amphibians and reptiles is a story of adaptation and survival. Amphibians evolved from lobe-finned fish, developing limbs and lungs for life on land. Reptiles, in turn, evolved from amphibian ancestors, gaining features like amniotic eggs and scaly skin that allowed them to colonize drier habitats. The fossil record reveals a progression from aquatic to terrestrial forms, with each group developing unique traits to thrive in their environment. This evolutionary path set the stage for the incredible diversity we see today. Skeleton of a frog is a masterpiece of adaptation for jumping and swimming. Seen from above, the frog's bones are lightweight yet strong, with elongated hind limbs and a fused urostyle for powerful leaps. The absence of certain bones, like the suprascapular and scapular on one side, reveals how the skeleton is optimized for movement. Each bone, from the femur to the tibiofibula, plays a role in the frog's unique locomotion, allowing it to thrive in both aquatic and terrestrial habitat. Salamanders, unlike frogs, retain a more primitive body plan with four well-developed limbs. Their skeletons are adapted for walking and crawling, emphasizing quadrupedal locomotion. The arrangement of bones, including the humerus, femur, and vertebrae, supports a sprawling gait. This structure reflects their evolutionary link to early tetrapods and highlights the diversity of locomotor strategies among amphibians. Salamanders provide a living window into the transition from aquatic to terrestrial life. Theostega stands as one of the earliest known amphibians, bridging the gap between fish and land vertebrates. Living about 350 million years ago, it possessed efficient limbs for crawling on land, a lengthened snout for improved olfaction, and an advanced ear structure for detecting airborne sounds. Despite these adaptations, Ichthyostega retained many fish-like features, illustrating the gradual nature of evolutionary change. Its discovery has provided crucial insights into the origins of terrestrial vertebrates. Modern reptiles are divided into four main orders: Squamata lizards and snakes, Crocodilia crocodiles and alligators, Testudina or Colonia turtles, and Rhynchocephalia tuataras. Each order represents a unique evolutionary path with specialized adaptations for survival. Squamates are the most diverse, while crocodilians and turtles have ancient lineages. Tuataras, with only 2 living species, are living fossil. This diversity reflects the resilience and adaptability of reptiles through millions of years of change. Order Squamata includes both lizards and snakes, united by several key features. These reptiles lay cladoic eggs or ectothermic, and have skin covered in horny scales or shields. One of their most distinctive traits is the presence of movable quadrate bones, allowing the upper jaw to move relative to the braincase. Males possess paired copulatory organs called hemipenes. Squamates are incredibly diverse, occupying a wide range of habitats and displaying a variety of behaviors and morphology. Lizards display an incredible range of forms, from the Adulcarolina anole to the striking green tree monitor and the flamboyant plumed basilisk. Each species is adapted to its environment, whether it's climbing trees, running on the ground, or displaying vibrant colors for communication and camouflage. Lizards are primarily insectivorous, but some have evolved to eat plants or even small vertebrates. Their tightly joined skull bones and external ear openings distinguish them from their snake relatives. Diversity among lizards continues with species like the plumed basilisk, known for its ability to run on water, and the green tree monitor, an expert climber. These adaptations are a testament to the evolutionary pressures of their respective habitats. Lizards use a combination of coloration, body shape, and behavior to survive, whether it's escaping predators, finding food, or attracting mates. Their ecological roles are vital in maintaining the balance of their ecosystem. Snakes and lizards share many traits. They also differ in significant ways. Lizards have tightly joined, stocky skulls, external ear openings, and eyelids that close. Snakes, on the other hand, have elongated, mobile skulls, lack external ears, and possess a transparent, fused eyelid. Snakes have only one lung and kidney, and their tails are short relative to their bodies. Functionally, snakes are highly specialized legless lizards, likely evolving from a fossorial or burrowing ancestor. Some lizards, like the sheltopusik, have evolved to lose their limbs, resembling snakes in appearance. However, they retain certain lizard features such as external ear openings and multiple rows of ventral scales. Snakes, like the corn snake, are highly specialized for a legless lifestyle with elongated bodies and unique internal anatomy. These examples illustrate the concept of convergent evolution, where unrelated species develop similar traits in response to similar environmental pressures. Turtles are unique among reptiles for their specialized skeletons. Their shells consist of two main parts, the upper carapace and the lower plastron, joined by a bridge on each side. The carapace is made up of numerous bones connected by jagged sutures, while the plastron includes a median bone and paired bones. These structures provide protection and support, allowing turtles to thrive in diverse habitats from rivers to deserts. Ventral view of the turtle shell reveals the intricate arrangement of bones that form the plastron and the bridge connecting it to the carapace. The outer ring of peripherals and the midline bones provide structural integrity, while notches allow for limb movement. This specialized anatomy is a key factor in the turtle's evolutionary success, offering both defense and flexibility. Crocodiles and alligators represent an ancient lineage of reptiles. Their head shapes differ. Crocodiles have pointed snouts while alligators have broader, rounded ones. These differences reflect dietary preferences, with broader snouts suited for varied diets. Crocodilians have developed bony epidermal plates for armor, and their close relationship with birds is evident in behaviors like extended parental care. Young crocodiles often stay near their mothers for up to 2 years, a trait shared with birds. Examining crocodiles and alligators side by side highlights their unique adaptations. Crocodiles' teeth remain visible when their jaws are closed, while alligators' teeth fit into grooves. These differences aid in species identification and reflect evolutionary divergence. Both groups have survived for millions of years, adapting to changing environments and maintaining their roles as apex predators in aquatic ecosystem. Gharial is a highly specialized crocodilian, easily recognized by its long, narrow snout adapted for catching fish. This adaptation allows it to thrive in riverine habitats, where it feeds almost exclusively on fish. Gharials are a reminder of the incredible diversity within the crocodilian lineage and the importance of specialized adaptations for survival in specific environments. Snakes have evolved remarkable adaptations for capturing and swallowing large prey. Their jaws are highly flexible, with bones connected by muscles and ligaments, allowing each part to move independently. This enables snakes to swallow prey much larger than their heads, often alive. Their teeth are sharply pointed and curve inward, helping to grip and maneuver prey into the esophagus. The absence of a pectoral girdle and sternum further facilitates the passage of large meals. Snake skeleton is uniquely adapted for its feeding strategy. The absence of a pectoral girdle and sternum, combined with a highly flexible skull, allows snakes to consume prey of impressive size. Rattlesnakes, for example, can eat animals up to 80% of their body weight. Venomous species use their fangs not only to immobilize prey but also to aid in digestion, ensuring the food doesn't rot in the stomach. This combination of anatomical and physiological adaptations makes snakes formidable predators. Venomous snakes, such as rattlesnakes, possess specialized fangs connected to venom glands. These fangs are often hollow or grooved, allowing venom to be injected deep into prey. Replacement fangs are always ready in a sheath, ensuring the snake remains armed. Venom not only subdues prey but also begins the digestive process. This adaptation has enabled snakes to exploit a wide range of prey types and sizes. Some snakes, like the African egg-eating snake, have evolved to consume eggs much larger than their heads. Their jaws and throat can stretch remarkably wide, and internal spines help crack the eggshell once inside. This dietary specialization is a striking example of how snakes have diversified to exploit different food sources, each adaptation fine-tuned to their ecological niche. Shape and color of lizards and snakes are closely tied to their habitats. Arboreal species tend to be green, with long limbs and vertically flattened bodies for climbing. Ground-dwelling species are often brown, with short, stocky legs and horizontally flattened bodies. These morphological differences are examples of convergent evolution, where unrelated species develop similar traits in response to similar environmental pressure. Within the Boidae family, we see clear examples of convergent evolution. The emerald tree boa and green tree python, though from different continents, share similar green coloration and arboreal habits. Likewise, the rosy boa and ball python, both ground dwellers, exhibit brown coloration and similar body shapes. These similarities arise not from close relatedness, but from adaptation to similar environments, illustrating the power of natural selection. Green tree python, native to the rainforests of New Guinea and northern Australia, is a master of the trees. Its vibrant green coloration provides camouflage among the leaves, while its prehensile tail aids in climbing. This species feeds on mammals and birds, using its strong body to constrict prey. The green tree python exemplifies the adaptations required for life in the canopy. Rosy boa inhabits rocky deserts in the southwestern United States and northwest Mexico. Its muted brown coloration blends with the arid landscape, providing camouflage from predators. This species primarily feeds on rodents and is known for its docile nature. The rosy boa's adaptations highlight the diversity of survival strategies among snakes. Ball python, native to the savannas of equatorial Africa, is a ground-dwelling snake that preys on mammals. Its name comes from its defensive behavior of curling into a tight ball when threatened. Ball pythons are popular in the pet trade due to their manageable size and calm temperament. Their adaptations to the savanna environment demonstrate the versatility of snakes. Emerald tree boa is found in the Amazon basin, where it spends most of its life in the trees. Its striking green color and white markings provide excellent camouflage among the foliage. This snake preys on lizards, mammals, and birds, using its strong body to ambush and constrict prey. The emerald tree boa is a prime example of convergent evolution with the green tree python. Modern reptiles include four main orders: Testudina turtles, Crocodilia crocodiles, Rhynchosphalia tuataras, and Squamata lizards and snakes. Birds, though not reptiles in the traditional sense, share a close evolutionary relationship with crocodiles and are often grouped together as archosaurs. This connection is supported by fossil evidence and shared anatomical features, highlighting the deep evolutionary ties among these groups. Evolutionary link between birds and reptiles is most evident in the archosaur group, which includes crocodiles and extinct dinosaurs. Birds are now recognized as living dinosaurs, descended from small theropod ancestors. The fossil Archaeopteryx, with its mix of bird-like and reptilian features, provides a crucial piece of evidence for the relationship. Understanding these connections helps us trace the evolutionary history of modern vertebrates. Pterosaurs were ancient reptiles that took to the skies over 180 million years ago. With elongated fingers supporting featherless wings and tails ending in rudders, these creatures were well adapted for flight. Their weak legs suggest they spent little time on land, instead cruising over water in search of prey. Pterosaurs represent a unique evolutionary experiment in vertebrate flight, distinct from both birds and bats. Archaeopteryx, the earliest known bird from the Jurassic period, possessed a fascinating blend of reptilian and avian features. It had feathers, wings, and hollow bones like modern birds, but also a toothed beak, claws on its wings, and a reptilian tail. Fossil evidence suggests it was capable of limited flight and may have lived in trees. Archaeopteryx remains a central figure in debates about the origin of birds. Skeletal comparison of Archaeopteryx and a modern pigeon reveals both similarities and differences. While both have wings and feathers, Archaeopteryx retains many primitive features, such as a long bony tail and claws on its wings. These traits highlight the transitional nature of Archaeopteryx, bridging the gap between non-avian dinosaurs and modern birds. Since its discovery in 1861, Archaeopteryx has sparked intense debate among scientists. Some argue it was a tree-dwelling bird capable of flight, while others see it as a ground-dwelling dinosaur. The shape of its claws, feathers, and skeletal features have been scrutinized in attempts to determine its lifestyle. This ongoing controversy highlights the complexity of evolutionary transitions and the challenges of interpreting the fossil record. One of the central questions in avian evolution is whether flight originated from tree-dwelling ancestors gliding down or from ground-dwelling ancestors leaping up. The claws of Archaeopteryx resemble those of modern perching birds, supporting the tree-dwelling hypothesis. However, some paleontologists argue that similarities with theropod dinosaurs suggest a ground-based origin. This debate continues to fuel research and discovery in paleontology. Debate over Archaeopteryx's place in evolution has led to two main hypotheses: one that birds descended directly from dinosaurs, and another that both birds and dinosaurs share a more distant crocodile-like ancestor. Recent fossil discoveries and advances in comparative anatomy have shifted consensus toward the dinosaur-bird link, but not all scientists agree. This controversy exemplifies the dynamic nature of scientific inquiry. Detailed studies of Archaeopteryx's claws show a curvature similar to that of modern perching birds, suggesting adaptations for life in the trees. The reversed first toe or hallux is a key feature for gripping branches. These anatomical details provide strong evidence for the arboreal lifestyle hypothesis, though some paleontologists remain skeptical, pointing to similarities with ground-dwelling dinosaurs. Function of Archaeopteryx's hand claws remains debated. Some researchers believe they were used for climbing, similar to modern trunk-climbing birds, while others argue they are more similar to those of theropod dinosaurs. This ambiguity reflects the transitional nature of Archaeopteryx and the challenges of interpreting fossilized behavior from skeletal remains. Ongoing debate over Archaeopteryx's lifestyle and evolutionary relationships illustrates the scientific process in action. New discoveries, reinterpretations of old evidence, and lively discussions among experts drive our understanding forward. This dynamic process ensures that science remains open to new ideas and evidence, constantly refining our picture of the past. The 16 orders of reptiles known from fossils, only 4 have survived to modern times, with squamata lizards and snakes being the most diverse. Turtles, crocodilians, and tuataras are far less numerous. Over 150 million years, natural disasters have reduced reptilian diversity, and in recent centuries, human activity has pushed many species to the brink of extinction. Conservation efforts are now underway to protect these ancient survivors. Survival of modern reptiles is threatened by habitat loss, climate change, and overexploitation. Conservationists are working to study and protect these species, recognizing their ecological importance and evolutionary heritage. Efforts include habitat restoration, legal protection, and public education. The fate of reptiles is a reminder of our responsibility to preserve the planet's biodiversity for future generations. Today, the order Squamata boasts around 5,700 living species, including over 3,000 lizards and 2,700 snakes. In contrast, there are only about 200 species of turtles, 23 species of crocodilians, and just 2 species of tuatara. This disparity highlights the success of squamates and the vulnerability of other reptile groups. Fossil evidence reveals a once greater diversity, now diminished by extinction events and human impact. Amphibians and reptiles have played a vital role in the evolution of life on Earth. Their adaptations, diversity, and resilience have allowed them to survive dramatic changes over millions of years. Today they face new challenges, but their continued existence is a testament to the power of evolution. By understanding their history and biology, we can better appreciate their place in the natural world and the importance of conserving them for the future.